I can surely say that every human being born till 2020 has experienced a roller coaster ride because the year itself was no less than a one. Bam, bam, bam. Three landings this year, which were the weirdest landings of the last decade, and that's for sure. Monolith. So, for the people who are not yet aware of the word monolith, here is something worth remembering by the auspicious year 2020. The presence of a series of metal columns was globally recorded in late 2020. The sheet metal pillars were also referred to as monoliths, started to be built in the aftermath of the discovery of the Utah monolith, a similar metal pillar that was installed in Utah in the US in a remote canyon. So why the name monolith? Actually, in Arthur Clarke's Space Odyssey, monoliths are machines built by an unseen extraterrestrial species. Well, in the series of novels and the movies based on this, three monoliths are discovered in the solar system by hominids and humans. Well, the response of the characters to their discovery drives the plot of the series, obviously. It also influences the fictional history of the series, particularly by encouraging humankind to progress with technological development and space travel. And now, what are the most possible reasons behind these monoliths? So, the number one possible reason is extraterrestrial origins. Well, the most popular theory, which is perhaps being bandied about only half jokingly, is that these monoliths, like the mysterious object in the Kubrick film, are the artifacts left on Earth by an alien race. Number two, art. Far more credible is the theory of that these objects are artworks created and installed in the vein of the land art movements which emerged in the late 1960s and 70s. The movement sought to reject the commodification of art by using materials of the earth, such as rocks, sands, water, to make artistic interventions in a landscape. These landscapes were typically in remote, inaccessible places. The most famous example of land art is Robert Smithson's Spiral Jetty in 1970, a gargantuan sculpture created using rocks and salt crystals in Utah's Great Salt Lake. Well, the last option can be hoax or pranks. Another theory that has found a lot of support is that it is a hoax along the lines of the crop circles that began to mysteriously appear in the fields in Wiltshire, England, in the late 1970s and which gained international notoriety as signs of extraterrestrial activity on the Earth. While scientists thought, scientists sought explanation in wind patterns for the geometrical designs which would suddenly appear in fields, conspiracy theorists sought to decode the patterns of the circle in order to extract what they believed were alien communications. Well, these circles soon became popular tropes on films and television shows about alien life forms, such as M. Night Shyamalan's Signs and the X Files. Well, however, in 1991, two Englishmen, David Clorky and Doug Bower, came forward to claim responsibility for the crop circles, saying they had created them as joke using ropes and a plank of wood. So, as yet, of course, no one had yet come forward to claim responsibility of the monoliths in Utah and Romania. So, these were the most probable reasons that scientists have till now reached to. And hence, we can say the final conclusion is yet to become. Thank you, everyone.